Hey everyone, welcome to or back to the channel. My name is Hunter Houck, and in today's video, I'm going to be looking at your reptile enclosures that you sent me and giving you some advice and rating them out of 5 stars. So before we get into today's video, I just want to say if the quality looks different than what you're used to, it's because I just got a brand new camera today. I'm filming on the Sony ZV-1, which I am so excited for. So that also means that there are like a ton of new settings that I need to get used to. So if you see any differences or anything that I did wrong with the settings that I should change, comment down below because I'm still getting used to it. I think it turned out pretty well, but just letting you know if there's any issues, that is why. So without further ado, I'm gonna start looking at your emails. So I haven't actually opened any of these yet. I'm just gonna... What's the label? Oh, it's enclosure reviews in my inbox. Yeah, like as you can see, all of these, actually I can't show you because that's just people's email addresses. I just had you guys email viewer submissions at hunterhouck.com or go to the website that I'll have linked in the description, and there was a button that you could click and it would give you a pre-filled email that you could put in like name of your animal, the species, and then attach some photos of the enclosures. That way I can get as much information as possible and kind of review them all pretty fairly. So I think I'm gonna do a pretty good job because last time it was like some people DM'd me and emailed me and stuff, and a lot of them got lost. So this time I got a lot more submissions as well. So we're just gonna go through some of them and hope that we have time for a lot of them. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna randomly pick one. First, I'm gonna do Connor's. So this message, this was actually just emailed to me, not using the form, which is perfectly fine. Just make sure you're emailing it to viewersubmissions@hunterhouck.com, or preferably use the link in the description. I'll do a part 3 if I get enough requests for one. Hello, I have a baby leopard gecko named Leo. He is almost 3.5 months old. He lives in a 20-gallon tank right now. Getting into his setup, he has a heat mat on the right side, and I plan to upgrade his heating to something like a deep heat projector soon. I also ordered fake plants. Additionally, I found this rocky tile that he seems to love. The reptile carpet I will be replacing with paper towels, so I will install UVB after his tank is a little bigger. Down below you should find some pictures of him. You have amazing videos. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Connor. Well, for starters, Connor, thank you so much, and I really appreciate all your support. I recognize your name. You have gotten my merch before, and I really appreciate that. So thank you so much for your support. Let me open these photos. It looks like there's 3. Actually, we're gonna look at the gecko first because I like seeing your animals. Your animals are all cute. Oh, it's a little baby leopard gecko. Actually, it looks like a juvenile at this age. It's a really pretty gecko. Now let's get into your enclosure. So it didn't say what size it is, which is unfortunate because I can't rate that, but he did say that his leopard gecko Leo will be getting a bigger enclosure when he's a little bit older. So size isn't something that I'm going to touch on for this one. So from this photo, I can see that there is a half log hide, which I really like. That's what Pippin has for her poop hide because she only goes in one area and it's really annoying, but whatever. And it looks like it has some reptile carpet, some stone tile like he mentioned in his email, and some paper towel all in various spots, and a calcium dish and a water dish, and then a foam background and a reptile hammock. So overall, I'd say it looks like this is probably a 20-gallon long, so this is good, especially for a baby. So it looks like you have 3 hides, which is pretty good. I really like that. I would say when you do go larger, definitely add more, but for this size of enclosure, that looks really nice. I'm trying to think here. For the substrate, I would definitely get rid of the reptile carpet altogether. It looks like the stone tile isn't big enough to cover all of the enclosure, and that's why you're using reptile carpet, but I would just completely throw the reptile carpet away because your gecko's nails can get stuck in it, and it can cause like other issues like infections and stuff because poop and urates gets stuck in there and it's all around not good that harbors bacteria. So anything that you can't clean pretty easily, don't have. It looks like otherwise it's a nice enclosure. Make sure to clean your water dish because it does look like it's a little dirty, or that could just be the photo, I'm not sure. I can't really see because it's pretty dark. And that calcium dish looks pretty big, so I would get maybe a smaller calcium dish. That way you can throw away the calcium and get new calcium every week. Overall, I forgot to rate a lot of them in the last video, so I am going to be more brutal this time because I got a couple messages saying that I was being too nice, and I guess I don't want to be too nice. I'm going to give this one, I have to set the bar low so that if there's an amazing enclosure, I can give it 5 stars. So I'm going to give this one 2.5 stars because I do really like it. I just think, yeah, definitely give, what's its name? Leo, more stuff to do. Ooh, a tarantula. So Mark submitted a tarantula enclosure. Species of the animal, oh gosh, I can't do tarantula names. Tliltocotyle ablopilosis, curly hair tarantula, but yeah, there's a scientific name for all you tarantula nerds. I'm not one, but I would love to get a tarantula someday. Species or size of the enclosure, 17 by 8 by 7. Other information that I need, the tarantula's name is Waffle. That's adorable. Again, I know not much about tarantulas, so I'm just going to be completely rating this on how it looks. I can't rate your enclosure by care. Oh my gosh, it has live plants. This enclosure is amazing. It looks pretty big for, like, compared to your tarantula, which is nice. It looks like there's some cork to hide in and some live plants. It looks like pothos or philodendron. I can't really tell from this angle, but wow, this is really nice. Yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about tarantula substrate and stuff, so I can't rate that, but I'm just gonna give this a 3 out of 5 stars because it's my favorite enclosure so far. Thanks, Mark. Ooh, we have a toad. I was hoping we would get a toad, and like I said, I haven't even looked at these submissions. Murshid, I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name, says, species of animal, American toad. Size of the enclosure, 20 gallon. Other information that I need, I'm not finished with the tank. I also have other animals such as a bearded dragon. Cool. Okay, let's get into, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest here. I don't like the method of heating. I can't really see anything in these photos, but the method of heating, it looks like it's a heat bulb, which I would not suggest for a toad because your toad could burn itself, and American toads, unless your house is really cold, I would just recommend room temperature, and if you need to, heat their water a little bit, but definitely do more research on that than just what I said there because that can get pretty tricky. I think that the fact that it is a 20 gallon, it looks like a 20 gallon long, that's a good size, but I'm not loving this substrate. It has a lot of coarse stuff in it. It looks like, again, these photos are pretty low resolution, so I can't see for sure, but it looks like it might have some gravel or something. If it does have gravel, definitely take that out. I would recommend something like, if it's not bioactive, Eco-Earth, but make sure you clean it a lot because Eco-Earth gets dirty pretty easily. Or if you want to make it bioactive, use a DIY ABG mix or Josh's Frogs Biobedding, the tropical version. Yeah, I don't see a water dish, which is obviously a problem. So you need a pretty large water dish that your toad can completely soak its body in. Definitely change from the heat lamp to a heat mat if you need heat, but as long as your house is 70 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, you're good without any heat. In the substrate, definitely switch to something a little finer. And the hides, I don't see a problem with the hides. I would just add more plants and stuff to do. Thank you for submitting this enclosure. Okay, we have to do another leopard gecko because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, it doesn't say, so I can't open it. 6. It looks like there's about 8 leopard geckos that I need to go through. So, yeah. This one is from, it says Tiger Boy 3000. Cool. Oh, it has a video. I really appreciate it if you guys send video clips as well. Species of animal, leopard gecko, size 29 gallons. It is a bioactive enclosure with a heat lamp and also a heat mat on a thermostat set to 92 degrees. It's on the Biodude Sarah Tahara. I pronounced that wrong. Sahara Terra. I thought it was Terrace or Terra. It's on the screen right now. I cannot say that word. I'm sorry. Substrate. The tank is around 2 feet long and 1 foot high. Awesome. Oh, this looks really nice. I'm gonna look through all the images first. Oh my gosh, your leopard gecko is so cute. It looks like it's smiling. And you gave an overview video of it too, which I really like. You'll see it here, and I'm probably gonna play it in slow-mo or something. But yeah, so you can see right here, it has some slate to bask on, which is nice. I don't see a thermometer probe under your heat lamp. That's something I would definitely get. For the heat lamp, I would get a dimmer and a thermometer that goes right where your leopard gecko would be basking. And for the heat mat, I can't see, but as always, make sure you have a thermostat. I really like the succulents. I'm so bad at keeping succulents alive, so props to you for that. Looks like there's some leaf litter, some wood to climb on. Oh, cool, a jercana, maybe? Looks like that might be a jercana. I love jercanas, so. Good job on your choice of plants. They all look really pretty, and your enclosure looks really nice. I personally haven't used the Biodude substrate at all, but I have a friend who has used it, and she said that it was pretty coarse, and she didn't like it, but if it's working for you, then keep going for it. Your leopard gecko looked happy and healthy and adorable, so. The only advice I would give is just don't have a blank open glass tank on all the sides. I would at least cover 2 of the sides, if not 3 of the sides, with either a climbing background or even just like black paper or white paper, because your leopard gecko wants to have a place where it can safely hide, and that will help that. So overall, I'm going to give that enclosure 3 stars out of 5. I really like it, so thank you very much. What was this person's name? Tigerboy3000 for submitting your enclosure. So this is from my friend Alana, and they foster reptiles with me with Crimson Exotics. I'll have a video linked right up there if you are interested in learning more about Crimson Exotics, but yeah, they foster reptiles as well. Okay, so I believe they said that it's a 40-gallon enclosure, and you can see here is their bearded dragon named Acrylic, which is absolutely adorable. And if you zoom out a little bit, you can see the enclosure. The substrate is tile, which is nice. That works. That way your bearded dragon's nails get filed down. I'm not sure why one is flipped over, but I don't see an issue with it. I like that there's a place where Acrylic can hide and climb, and it looks like there's a water dish, which my only thing is I would do a slightly smaller water dish because I know you are in a humid state. I don't know if you want me to say your state, so I know you're in a humid state, so I would do a smaller water dish, unless Acrylic really likes to drink water, and then yeah, definitely keep that, as long as you can keep the proper low humidity. It looks like you have a veggie bowl with some veggies in there, which is always good, and Acrylic looks happy and healthy. I know, let me find the message so I don't say it wrong. They did say that there is a T5 UVB, and it was just getting replaced when this photo was taken, so that's cool. I'm glad you're staying on top of that. Let's see here. The fact that it's a 40-gallon breeder is really the only issue that I have with this. Personally, for an adult leopard gecko, I would do something a little larger, like a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. I'm not sure if you're planning on that or not, but that's just my only suggestion. Overall, I'm going to give this enclosure as well 3 out of 5 stars. Thank you, Alana, for submitting it. Next one is from, oh, it's another leopard gecko enclosure, but it's from Destree, who, thank you so much, Destree, for submitting this. I really love all of your enclosures that I've seen. Species of the animal, leopard gecko, size of the enclosure, 28 by 18 by 18. So that's a 39-gallon enclosure, so it's almost a 40-gallon. So that's a pretty good size. I really like that. And it looks super packed with stuff, which I think is good. I'm not sure if it's bioactive. Destree didn't say, but it has, looks like a couple of jercanas or something similar. A nice substrate, a loose substrate, which I do like for adult leopard geckos. It gives them something to do. Lots of cork and lots of climbing opportunities, and it looks like you have some sort of UVB. You have something in that fixture up there. I'm not sure what kind of lighting it is. It didn't say in the email. But yeah, I guess I can't really rate this because I'm not sure what the lighting is, but overall I would just give it a 3 out of 5 as well. I'm giving you all 3 out of 5s, but yeah, it looks really nice. I'm not sure about really anything else since you didn't say about the heating or lighting, but that is okay. Oh, Michaela submitted 2 animals that are not leopard geckos, so we're gonna do those right now, because it needed to happen. Michaela says the species of the animal is a California king snake, which is frickin' adorable. I love California king snakes. Size of the enclosure is Zoomed's 25-gallon front opening tank. This is for my California king Pippin. Oh, Pippin, I love that name. I have a leopard gecko named Pippin for any new viewers, sorry. Pippin has a warm hide buried under the aspen, which he has... Oh, and he has the red vase as his humid hide, which he will only use if it's on the warm side. He has a cool hide buried under aspen as well. He also has some driftwood and vines for climbing and enrichment, which he uses daily. He used to have flowers, but he lost his he lost his privilege of having fake flowers because he tried to eat them. That's hilarious. That sounds like a king snake thing. It looks like a good size for him. It looks like he can move around. I'm not sure how big California king snakes get, but it looks really nice. I like the vase and how it's humid. That's good, so it can help him with his shedding. I'm not sure what you said for heat. I completely forgot. Oh, I'm blind. There's literally a heat lamp in the photo. So it looks like you have overhead heating, which I think that's good so that he can go and bask and stuff, and he can actually absorb the heat. What else? I like that there is some stuff to climb on. The only suggestion that I can really give here is add a background that he can climb on if you want. That would be something cool, but it does look really nice, so I'm going to give this a 2.5 out of 5 just because of the background. I do really like this as well, and Pippin is a beautiful snake. Okay, that is all the enclosures that I'm going to have time to review in today's video because it's going to be a long one if I do any more. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any suggestions for these people. As always, keep it respectful and constructive advice only. Any rude comments about someone else's enclosure will be deleted because we don't tolerate rudeness to the other people here on the channel. If you guys want to support the channel, the easiest way to do that is go to shop.hunterhouck.com, and I would really appreciate it if you would get something from my merch store. I have all sorts of cool stuff, and new designs are coming soon. I'm gonna do a part 3 to this, but my only thing is I'm not gonna accept any new submissions for leopard geckos because I still have several in the inbox that I need to do. So head to the link in the description. It'll be the top link in the description, and submit your enclosure using the button on the screen. It's really easy. It just sends you to an email link to send it to the right email. And yeah, just be sure to provide lots of details. If you want to see more of my animals every single day, I would really appreciate it if you would head over to Instagram and follow me at Hunter Houck Official. Once again, my name is Hunter Houck, and thank you for watching.